Yo, I am the Sorcerer Supreme, Vulcan R. Rands, and welcome to my channel. I am sorry for not posting for 2 months because I was busy and shit. Either way. So today I want to talk about a recent thing that happened to me, where I got stuck in an elevator. So to start off this story, I have to establish some context, of course, and let's just start off with that. So I live in India. That's not really a big context and shit. So in India, the national language on paper is Hindi, and I am really bad at Hindi. Like really bad. I barely pass in it sometimes and shit. And then, of course, if you're an Indian, you would know that after 10th grade, I think? No, I think in 9th grade, you got options to choose between Hindi, Sanskrit. So I chose Sanskrit because it has English and shit, and yeah. So, in 11th grade, I, for some reason, had to take Hindi, and I've been studying it since then, and it's like really annoying. But I was really worried for it, as well as my state language, which I'm just gonna call Lily, because I want to have some privacy. And this state language is also a subject that I'm bad at in school. I'm currently in 11th grade, which is high school for you Americans, I guess. I'm 16, so yeah, probably high school. I'm pretty good at the other subjects, but like this one, I am really bad at these two. They're like a barely passing area, and my parents were, of course, kind of worried because I'm just bad at these two. So what they did was like sent me to a tuition. And if you guys don't know what a tuition is, well, that's basically the place where a tutor teaches you. The same thing that you've been taught in school, I guess. And the tuition that I go to is on the 12th floor. Pretty high. You don't really have to know anything about this tuition, it's on the 12th floor. So, and it's in the same society I live in, so it's like a 5-minute walk, I guess. And one day, I was in the tuition and was like really bored, because of course, I am Guy, a teenager who wants to do other shit. And I have to study for 2 hours every day, and subjects that I kind of dislike, I guess. And I was looking at the time a lot, just waiting. 3, 2, 1. Woo! What? And yes, the electricity went away. So my teacher was like, "Oh yeah, you can stay for a bit." So I was just like scrolling with my phone till electricity came back, you know. And I noticed that the elevator's electricity came back, like it was working, and I was like, "Oh, okay. I'll just go there and like click it." So I clicked the elevator, it opened, and I was like, "Woo, nice." By the way, this elevator was like this type, I guess. And I pressed the ground floor button and waited. The door closed, but it opened again with like a red signal, and I was like, as a dumbass, I was just like, whoa, okay, maybe it's because of the electricity. Let me click the close button again. So I pressed the close button, and yeah, I'm such a dumbass. And yes, later the emergency light turned on, and I was like, okay, phew. At least I don't have to sit in the dark. A world without light, as they say. And my teacher was, of course, like, oh god, are you okay? Are you alive? And I'm like, yeah, I was so bored inside. So what I did was like, I started clicking selfies so I could send it to my friends later. And the first thing I thought when all this situation was kind of happening, I was like, this is gonna make a good YouTube video. So be grateful. And yeah, I was just like bored later, because then I was checking my phone and I realized I don't have games on my phone because I am a console gamer. And I was so bored, and internet wasn't also coming in on it, so I was just looking at this metal door. Then I was like, why do I, the Sorcerer Supreme, Rance R. Vulcan, have to kneel to this mere piece of metal? So I was just like, I'm gonna punch it. And by punch I mean I just like poked the door and it like opened a bit, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it more. So I pushed through and I have returned from the depths of hell. Okay, just kidding, I didn't say that. I wasn't scared at all inside it. I was kinda getting nervous later, because I was like, oh no, it's a close pace, what the fuck, but then I was like, ah, fuck it. People die all the time, I might get my isekai story, I don't know. The time I got reincarnated after dying in an elevator. Yeah, that's a nice light novel idea. So after I got out, my teacher was relieved and shit, and electricity was back on, but on like generator. And of course, the both elevators were now on. So, I'm gonna give you three options on what I did. A, wait for a while, like 10 minutes or so, and then go back in the same elevator. 2, I waited for a while and then went down the stairs. 3, I just went down the stairs and didn't wait at all in the dark. I'm gonna give you guys 5 seconds. If you chose any of the above, well, you're wrong, because I just directly went to the other elevator. And after all the elevator bullshit that should have fucking made me scared of going to an elevator, I went to an elevator again. It was the 12th floor, okay? I was not gonna fucking climb down the stairs. Every time I tell this story to like one of my friends, they are always like, bruh, you still went down an elevator. Yeah. But yeah, I reached home safe. The whole experience was like pretty fucking interesting, cause I have a new YouTube video. Either way, if you enjoyed this video, please like, and if you've like stuck through all this, you probably enjoy the content, and if you want more future content for say stories and shit, you can subscribe as well. And if you're crazy, you can turn on the notification bell. Even if you do or don't, have a good time.